We're at the North Hope Center in Sumter, South Carolina, where once a month the Cypress chapter of the South Carolina Gourd Society meets, and I'm with Morgan Edwards. Morgan, you also have another career when you're not doing gourds at the Sumter County Gallery of Art.
I do. I'm the Assistant Education Director there. I very much enjoy working with the children and adults, teaching different classes in different mediums.
And today I was the student in this class because when y'all get together, y'all do a project every single meeting.
We do. We spend about anywhere from 3 to 5 hours depending on the difficulty of the project. And every month we get to learn a different technique, which is what I love about the gourds.
Well, and pyrography, you said, is one of the things you like to do. What in the world does that big word mean?
Pyrography is basically just wood burning. You can use it to create, this is a pyrography necklace. You can use it to outline to start your carvings.
And so you did a lovely outline of a feather and then filled the inside, and you said you almost just got into a trance-like state and did different little doodles in it.
I did. It was very, very meditative. It was almost just like doodling on the inside. I just traced that outline and then used the wood burner to fill it in. And
then some of the other things that y'all have done in class, I think the dream catcher is kind of fun.
Oh, the kids we did that with at the art gallery absolutely loved that. That was their favorite project for sure.
And then recently y'all got in the holiday mode and did something with bells, turned gourds into bells?
We did. So Linda Kincaid taught that class, and she cut the top off of the gourds and cleaned the center out. And then what we did was we painted them with a color, painted crackle on top, and then painted another acrylic paint on top, and then dried them with a heat gun. And it created an undercoating, or as you could see the undercoating, I should say. And it made these beautiful bells, and then we tied them together and added some foliage to them, and everyone's was different.
I got to come to the class today, which was great fun. I wasn't planning to participate, but when I found out there weren't any electric tools involved, I did. And today we made little gnomes that we can put on our Christmas tree, and the gourd today looked kind of like an egg.
That's exactly what it is. It's an egg gourd.
And the first thing we did was we had some sort of epoxy that we molded, and it's very slow to dry, is that right?
It is. So epoxy sculpt, you take 2 different types of clay, mix it together so that it's all one consistent color. Then you can work with it for about an hour or 2 before it's still malleable, and you can get all kinds of different attachments, but it dries very hard.
Make a ball about the size of a fat English pea, not as big as the one you did for the hat.
There are many different shapes of English peas, because first I had to make a little English pea that was going to be the nose for my gnome, and then I had to make some to be his feet, and she said, now this needs to be a big fat pea. And she took a step, so I was like, where are we going next, you know? And then they had some that were completed, and they'd come around and show us, and it was so much fun. The hat, you know, we had to tease the top up and, you know, make the tassel. And then make a beard. And then y'all use toothpicks to give the beard some, you know, impressions. And then we had little arms and mittens. It was just a charming process to go through. And so I did mine exactly as they said. But when I looked around, gosh, some of the creativity that was expressed was just remarkable.
It was. That's one of the things I like about it, is everyone's definitely able to put their own spin on it. But one of the things I love I feel like working on gourds is so attainable.
But, yeah, and you know, this was a little one, and I felt like I could actually do it. I'd never done it before, and it was interesting because although the other people have come to the classes, they'd never done that particular craft before. And so that's one of the reasons that y'all have so much fun, is every time you come, you do another craft and somebody leads you in the preparation.
We do. So everyone that is a member of the Gourd Patch, when they feel ready, take turns teaching different techniques. So every month you learn a completely different medium, and you can apply it to your own style at home.
So if people want to know more about your organization, and y'all's, what's the exact title of your group?
It's the Cypress Gourd Patch.
Cypress Gourd Patch. You say y'all have a Facebook page?
We do. So it's the Cypress Gourd Patch is our Facebook page, and you can look it up and follow us and see what we're working on, and if you're interested, you can come to class.
And if people want to, or in South Carolina, I believe you have a South Carolina Gourd Society?
There is a South Carolina Gourd Society. There's 3 patches in South Carolina, so you can certainly find one that's closer to home if we're not. But we do have several of our students that come from as far as Conway every month.
And if I'm not mistaken, there's a Gourd Society in every state, and so people anywhere can find a way to get involved with fun, creative people, or people like me who are not very creative and can follow directions. Morgan, I want to thank you for a lovely day and for sharing this wonderful talent with us.
No, thank you for joining us.